I remember going to Gaddy's Wild Goose Refuge, which was locally known as Gaddy's Goose Pond, with my parents back in the 60s. Located in Anson County, North Carolina, it was a national attraction that was close to home. The Goose Pond closed to the public in 1975, but the site's popularity contributed to the establishment of the nearby PD National Wildlife Refuge in 1963. The refuge is 8,500 acres of rolling hills covered with pines and hardwoods, and it is quite beautiful.
Good afternoon. This is Lane, amateur radio call sign Whiskey Kilo 4 Whiskey Charlie. I'm here at the PD National Wildlife Refuge in Anson County, near Ansonville, North Carolina. We got a little reprieve from the bad weather, the snow and ice, so I'm out here. I'm going to try to do an activation of the park, and it's really pretty out here. Not much of a crowd, so we'll get set up and give it a shot.
For this activation, I'll be using my Zygu G90 rig with the L and MAO paddles and my MXK2 CW keyer. For logging, I have my Surface laptop and N3 JFP software.
I'm going to be using my homebrew POTA Performer today. This is a homemade version of that radio. You can see I've got it on an old tripod, and that's a 17-foot whip, one of those Chinese numbers. And I have the radials out at about 45-degree angles to my white fence post out here, and you can see that the yellow radials, everything's raised above the ground. And then I've got a little tent post here to steady the tripod. Pretty simple setup, actually. It has worked well for me in the past. I also have my choke to keep the RF feedback down. This one's cut for 20 meters because that's what I always use, or almost always use, in POTA activation. You can make the radials variable lengths, and also, obviously you can make the whip itself longer or shorter. But we'll set it up and see how it goes. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Okay, here we go. This is the real thing, I hope. I'm going to go ahead and spot myself at 14059 on the POTA site, and we'll see how that goes from there. All right, I'm going to sign in because I'm not in now, and I can sign in using my password. A lot of activity. I hope it works out. I'm going to add a spot. I am at 14059. The park reference is US 0416. That's the PD National Wildlife Refuge. And I'm running 20 watts CW. Okay, that's there. Comments there. So I'm going to go back to whatever the heck that is. Going to go back to my logging program and start sending CW. And as always, I'm going to try to keep you guys up with what's going on. All right, here we go. QRL is the frequency in use. I didn't get a response. We're going to go ahead and try it.
W9 GTA. I think that's Patrick in Indiana. 7-3 lane. 579. All right. Got one. Okay, WA5ZEZ. No, ZEG. Sorry. I think. Gave him a 5992. Come on, Ed. Talk to me. Thank you. .339 in Texas. That's Ed. 7-3. All right. Two in the bag. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Yes, I need to call again. Perfect double. Again. ARQ. Okay, K4 ARQ. My friend John. My friend John in Florida. .559. Florida. I'll take it. K8 KZ8K. That's Jeff in Michigan. Good afternoon. 579. Michigan. I'll take it. Thank you, Jeff. TXN. I've heard that before. That's my friend Mark in Texas. W4VE. Start again. I think that's John in Florida. Good afternoon. You are? 559. I'll take it. Florida. Alrighty. W9DP. $599 in Illinois. That's Danny. W2RAL. Gave him 599 NC. Send the VP back to it. N3FVO. Question mark. Oh, FVP. All right. $599 NC. Thank you, David. $559. It's a park to par. A little pilot. W5E M5EEE. Let's see how that is. QSL. $559. Roger that. That's N5EE. That's British. I had him 5.9. Cool.
heard an N. I thought an ND at the end. REA, KD9 REA. Thank you. Thank you, David. You are 599. That's Kenneth in Florida, I think. Five nine in Florida. N8, NHB. That's James in Ohio. Thank you. You are 559. Ohio. Good luck. 7-3. All right. N9 EDL. I think that's Ed in Indiana. Roger, Roger. 599 Indiana. Sure enough. Thank you. 7-3. 9 E N9 EDL. WX1M. He's mighty light. That's Stephen in Rhode Island, I think. Thank you. 599. Rhode Island. 7. He's running QRP. Somebody covered him. Okay. Okay, KC8. KC8QLJ. Another Ohio John, I think. Thank you.
Another Ohio. NA0F. I think that's Larry in Minnesota. $5.99 in Minnesota. WTC3. Good afternoon. 5-9. Maryland. Tom in Maryland. KA5TXN. I think that's a Duke. $5.79 in Texas. KC8ZWP. Another Everett in Ohio. $5.9. $7.3. Thank you. It. Question mark. W8RNB. Good afternoon. You are 599 in Michigan. That's Leon. KA3IHC. That's Peter in New York. Good afternoon. Lane, you are
559. I'll take it. Thank you, Peter, for New York. Let me see if I can get that Y. Y again. Wow. The SM3NRY. Roger, Roger. Okay. Okay, I'll give him a 339. Roger, Roger. 5-3. All right. K9IS. Good afternoon. Lane, you are 579. I think that's Wisconsin. Yep, Wisconsin. And that would be Stephen. I got part of that. FOD. All right, I think I got it. Gave him a 339. Thank you. 59. Kansas. We've got 25 contacts so far. This is incredible. It really is. I didn't expect to get this many. I think I'm going to call it a day because it's almost 4 o'clock, and I got no, it's only about 3:30, but I've still got about an hour's drive after I pack all this stuff up. So
I think I'm going to call it a day. 25 contacts. One was Britain and one was another foreign station. Honestly, I don't keep up with a lot of the call signs, the different, because I don't do a lot of DX, but I'll look it up and and if I make a video, I will include that information in the video. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll bid you greetings from Gaddy's Goose Pond in Anson County, North Carolina. 7-3 y'all.